everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kuyati Nora, your favorite virtual castmate, and today I will be sharing with you my pre-show routine. So tonight I will be performing at a breast cancer event, virtually of course, and I wanted to share, what I typically do before I have a performance. Even though this is a bit different because it's virtual, I still wanted to share how I am implementing a routine just to get me in the zone to doing a fabulous job as a performer. But before we hop into that, if you haven't already, please make sure to click the red subscribe button and the bell notification so you know whenever I upload. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram because that's where I typically upload the most content. Before I do any vocalizing, I typically like to sweat or do a physical activity before I vocalize, just because I feel like when my entire body is warmed up, I tend to sing better. So here I'm just showing you my favorite machines that I use when I'm at the gym. Yes, this is Planet Fitness, so you might recognize the color scheme going on here. And here I am working on my legs and glutes because it's my favorite thing to do at the gym. Now that I have left the gym, I am back at home where I'm beginning my vocal warm-up routine. Now what you see me doing is using a straw to warm up because I have become a huge fan of straw phonation. And as a voice teacher, I figured that this would probably be a great time to give you the benefits of using a straw to warm up. Warming up with a straw helps to reduce unnecessary tension and strain. It helps to build flexibility and stamina. It also is a great way to recover whenever you are feeling vocally fatigued. It helps to reinforce a healthy resonance as well as overall making singing much easier. There is a lot of science behind straw phonation, and if you're interested, I can definitely send you some resources so that you can figure out if straw phonation is up your alley. Okay, so now for the fun part. So tonight's event came about after someone reached out about an opportunity that is hosted by the Black sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and they have an organization that is putting together an event virtually for women who have been affected with breast cancer. And I've actually done this quite often in terms of performing for fundraisers specifically for breast cancer, but I've done others. Growing up, I was actually, I guess you could call me a lead singer of various jazz bands, and we would go around different parts of the city of Philadelphia, perform for different organizations. So this came at a very timely time. If you don't know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so if you have been diagnosed with breast cancer or know someone who's been diagnosed, you are in my thoughts. My prayers are with you because it is not an easy journey. So I just wanted to chat in regards to just finding the light in life when things are down. By the time you see this, you probably would have seen my video about Broadway's announcement about not reopening until the summer of 2021, and personally, it definitely affected me. I would be lying to you if I said I was not sad to hear the news. However, one of the things that I am learning from this pandemic is to put life into perspective. And a lot of the times, especially as a performer or just someone who loves what they do, being told that you can't do something versus not really having the ability to not do it is very different. And kind of forced me to really look at, well, how sad should I be when these measures are put in place to protect me, right? Would I prefer to be on stage and then die on stage because I wanted to sing? Or would I prefer to actually be a part of an industry that, is telling us, we need to wait a little bit and we need to be patient? There are so many people who we have lost this year, hundreds of thousands of people. And I just don't think that it is proper for me to be selfish, or it's not proper for me to not recognize the blessing that exists in regards of me still being able to be here on this side of life. And instead of sitting, y'all, I'm looking for my highlighter spray and I can, oh, there it is. I'm taking this time to just find not only light, but practicing gratitude as much as possible. Not gratitude in terms of like, oh, I'm just so lucky that I'm here, because it's like, why would you be why are you the chosen one type of thing. Not that, but waking up and saying, what exactly am I grateful for today? Just simply in regards to my life, you know? Health is something that I never took for granted, but I'm definitely more aware of these days due to the pandemic. My entire family works in healthcare. Ooh. My family is full of healthcare workers, and I've always been aware of, you know, making sure that I'm up to par with my health. I have taken more of an effort to make sure that also incorporating that a lot more within my practice as a voice teacher. As it relates to me, you know, practicing gratitude, I really had to think, you know, what are some of the things that I can be grateful for? One, just the ability to sing. There's so many people who always comment, they're like, oh my gosh, you can sing, I wish I could sing. And of course, my first reaction is like, no, you do not, girl, because you gotta have a lot of other skills, you know, to amplify the singing. But I'm grateful to be a singer, and I love the fact that I can sing. I'm grateful for the fact that I have a roof over the top of my head. I'm grateful that I'm not someone who is sickly. I'm grateful for the knowledge that I have of how to be healthy, because a lot of the times people just don't have access to health resources, and I have to be cognizant of the fact that, you know, it's a blessing for me to have access to various resources in order to maintain my health. Another thing that I am extremely grateful for is a support system. I spend a lot of time by myself because when I'm preparing for different roles or different job opportunities, I don't necessarily socialize. But during this time, I've definitely been reaching out to a lot of people, a lot of friends, various family members who I didn't lose contact with them, but I wasn't in constant communication. And sometimes it just, making one phone call can change your entire day. That's something that I am learning. I need to do better. I need to reach out and communicate with different family members more, making sure that they know that I'm around, and also just letting people know that I care. I think a lot of times we get so caught up in what we need to do for our career that we don't actually take the time to express the little things that actually matter. You know, whether I achieve big things or not, my family will be here to love me. And sometimes it just takes a little empathy to change the trajectory of your life. Reach out, ask if anyone needs anything. One of my life goals is to become a philanthropist, and I put it on my list this year to practice being a philanthropist by taking portions of my salary and donating it. And you're probably wondering, like, well, do you make $1 million? No, I don't. I'm not a millionaire, but you don't need to be a millionaire in order to practice philanthropy. And I think that giving back is one of the greatest forms of gratitude, because it shows that beyond making money for yourself, you're able to see the world around you and give back. You can donate time, volunteering. Just back to the whole purpose of me getting ready for this event. I've done a lot of fundraisers that are paid. I've done some fundraisers that are not paid. And to me, it's just about the return. Whether it be, you know, the satisfaction of knowing that my talent for just 5 to 10 minutes or up to an hour, you know, can uplift someone, that means a lot to me. You know, everyone is walking a different life path, and sometimes just being able to sit and not think about their troubles is a gift. And I don't take that for granted, that someone will feel so grateful for me getting up and singing, you know? I'm grateful for the fact that I have the ability to hear. You know, sometimes I think, if I went deaf, what would I do? I don't know what I would do. In order to survive, I have to put my life into perspective. I am always blessed when I have an opportunity to wake up and be myself. Not a lot of people get to do what they love. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the people in my life who constantly support me. For the life of me, if you get anything from this talk through, which will be ending soon because I really do need to get ready, I hope that what you get from this is that no matter what is happening in life, there's always an opportunity to step out of yourself and look around. and just take a moment and say, you know, in the midst of my lack of understanding, my confusion, my frustration, I am grateful for what I have and for who I am. So the video got way too long and I've decided to just end my chit chat there, but this is the final makeup look. I hope that you got the gist of what I was trying to express in terms of gratitude. And in these next clips, you will see me basically going over how I'm going to perform. Now, originally, what I was trying to do was get a good take so that I could use it on my Instagram. That didn't necessarily work out the way that I saw it happening, but here I am just doing a few takes before they actually called me into the video. If you're wondering where I got my outfit, that pink blazer I actually found in the sale section at the Forever 21 near me. The shirt is also from Forever 21. I believe it was like $12 or so. And I have navy blue pants on that I believe are from the Loft. Okay, so I just wrapped up the performance with Sister Will You Help Me. Thank you so much to the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated for inviting me. I had such a great time performing with them. If you have been recently diagnosed with breast cancer or you know someone who's been diagnosed, just know that my prayers are with you. Know that you are strong, you are wonderful, you are beautiful, you are excellent. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Honey, baby, sweet, you know I've been the reason.